Hi guys, thanks for joining me today and welcome to all my new subscribers. Guys, I have something special for you today. Today I'm going to do a Sigma brush review. Now you know me, I'm not going to give out any gifts to you guys or hand out any prizes unless it's a product I've already used and that I recommend. So today I am going to review the Sigma brushes that come in this nice little brush roll. I picked this up and I want to show you all these brushes. Now I'm not going to use all these brushes today. Let me show you guys. Look at that. I'm not going to use all these brushes today. I'm going to use just some of them so I can do a comparison. I'm going to apply some makeup with these brushes and I'm going to make a comparison to the MAC brushes because these are MAC comparable brushes, only at a better price, a terrific price. So the first brush I'm going to show you is the SS150, and this is the big powder brush. Handle of this brush is so nice, guys. Now let me show you the MAC 150. This is the MAC 150. This is the all over powder brush that I used after I applied my makeup. Now this is the Sigma 150 powder brush. And the brushes look nearly identical, except for maybe the height. The MAC brush is a little bigger. The Sigma brush is, the handle is a little bit thicker, guys. And I have to tell you that this brush is calibrated so beautifully, meaning that the balance is so nice that even though this handle is thicker on the Sigma brush, it's not heavier and it doesn't tilt forward or backwards. This is a great brush. And the hairs on this brush is extremely soft, very smooth, and these brushes smell beautiful. They smell nice and clean, guys. They smell the way sterilized brushes smell. So that nice clean scent. This is look at that, guys. Look how plush that brush is. This is the 150 powder brush. It's already a I like this. This is a nice brush. I like this. I'm going to get started with the SS194, and this is comparable to the MAC concealer brush. This is a nice concealer brush. It's extremely firm. The tapered edge of the brush is not sharp, and it doesn't stick or poke. So this is a great soft brush. And I'm going to use this brush right now and apply some concealer under my eye. I'm picking up some concealer. Oh, guys, let me tell you, my concealer is the concealer from Coastal Scent, the Coastal Scent concealer palette, and I'm going to just apply that concealer under my eye just to see how well the product works with makeup. Now it smooths out very nicely. You don't have to blend a lot. It just got right in there and it blended. Does the same job. It's a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper. So that's what we really want, guys. We want something that's going to do the same job for less. That's not too much to ask, right? I use the Sigma 239 brush, and I'm going to apply some eyeshadow from my Coastal Scent Warm palette. Let me just show you that very quickly. That's the Coastal Scent Warm palette. I'm going to pick up a nice rich color and I'm going to apply that, shaking off all the excess, guys, just like we do with our other brushes. Shake off all the excess, and I'm going to tap the color in just like I show you. Now this is a dark, rich color. This brush picked up a lot of color, and I'm going to blend that color down. I'm going to flip this brush over to the clean side, and I'm going to soften those edges. Now I'm going to blend it out a little bit with the SS. This is the SS224. It's comparable to the MAC 224 blending brush. I'm going to go in and soften that whole area out. We just want our color to just fade, those edges to fade right out. And I like the way the Sigma brush is not as long and the hairs are not as loose. So you do get a nice tight brush here, tighter, and it blends just as well, if not better. I like this. This does the same job. In my opinion, the Sigma brush does the same as the MAC brush. The Sigma brush costs a lot less. I'm going to use the Sigma 252 brush just to apply just a little color in the brow area. And I'm going to pick up a little kind of like a silvery color, guys. Like a little silvery color. I'm going to apply that in the brow area. I'll just continue creating like a night look. Tap that color in, guys. You don't need to use a lot. The brush picks up color really well and it holds color really well. And I also use this brush just to soften the edges and to blend it out a little bit. So this is a great brush. This is very versatile. The Sigma 252 is very versatile. It applied the color, blended it down, and I softened it down. Continuing on, I'm going to use the Sigma SS182. This is comparable to the MAC 182. Now you guys know I don't use the MAC 182. I use my own Essence of Beauty Kabuki brush. So I will be making a comparison to that brush, and I'll have to say that this is as soft as my own little Kabuki right here. But this is softer. The hairs on these brushes are much softer. Now guys, I want to address something about brushes that shed, because someone asked me that does MAC brushes shed? Some MAC brushes do shed, but in all fairness we have to say all brushes shed. So I'm not experiencing any shedding right now with these brushes, but it's important to know that when you receive, whether it's your Sigma brushes or your MAC brushes or Coastal Scent brushes, no matter where you get your brushes from, all brushes shed. But there's something that you can do to your brushes called priming your brush. And that just simply means you gently run your hand or your two fingers across the top of the brush to remove any loose hairs that might be left there from the making of the brush. There are always loose hairs in the brushes. So you can prime your brush by gently just running your finger across the top of the brush, just like that. Just remove any hairs that might be there. During your natural using of the brush, there are hairs that are naturally going to fall out and shed. But this is the way you can prime your brush. You just gently just rub your finger across it as if you're rubbing your hand across a baby's head. That softly, that gingerly. And this is called priming your brush. It helps remove any loose hairs that were there, because these brushes have to be cut into shape, guys. These brushes are once they're inside the casing here, then they have to be trimmed and cut. And of course, there were always loose hairs about, even on the MAC brushes. This is the Sigma SS182, and I'm going to use this to apply my foundation. And I'm going to be using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark. And I'm going to pick up some of that powder, blot it on just like I usually do. I usually blot my powders on, and I buff it into my skin. And again, I don't see any shedding going on. I don't see any shedding, so that's a good thing. This is a nice brush, guys. This brush is beautiful. It's beautiful and it's soft. I'm going to use the SS168. This is comparable again to the MAC tapered brush here, blush brush or contour brush. Again, this brush is extremely soft. And I'm going to be using the mineralized blush. This color is called Merrily. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that. Tap off the excess. Got some color there for you. And apply it to my cheek. It distributes color really well, guys, and it blends it in very nicely. Take a little bit more up for you so you can see that. There you go. There's your finished look. And I already have on some lip gloss. I have on Chelsea Girls by NARS with a brown or nude colored lip pencil. And that's my finished look for you guys using the Sigma brushes. So I hope this helps a lot. Okay guys, so there's the review on the Sigma brushes. These brushes are terrific brushes. They work as well as the MAC brushes, if not better. They applied the color, distributed the color very evenly. It blended the color out beautifully, and I think that's all we want from brushes. Little to no shedding. I had no shedding on my face during review of the brushes. So I think these brushes are great, and so I am glad that I am doing the contest for you guys, because I want you guys to have great tools at a great price. And Sigma brushes are great tools. Give these brushes a thumbs up. They really pass the test in quality. The quality of the brushes are extremely high, and as everyone else has said, I know you've seen a million tutorials on the Sigma brushes, but they are comparable to MAC brushes. And as far as the application goes, I think I got an equal or better application as compared to the MAC brush, and I would use these brushes on my clients. So you judge for yourself. Go to the website, guys. Check the brushes out. Buy one or two at a time. Buy a whole brush roll if you like. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I could rave about the brushes. I mean, these brushes are terrific. I don't know what else to tell you. I really like it. I really like these brushes. So with that said, guys, I want you to give me some feedback now on this video. I need to know what you think about the brushes. If you have any questions, please leave them on the comment wall, or you can leave them in my personal message center. It's up to you. I'll try to answer as many questions as I can, and I will make a response video to this review of the Sigma brushes. And with that said, you be well, you be blessed, and stay tuned, because our Sigma brush contest is coming soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.